Hello my fellow zombies and welcome to the recap of my latest games in the Team of the Seasons Cup. Let's start by showing you my teams. I was using a La Liga team, here it is. I mostly play with Informer Kitic in the midfield, but he was unavailable due to injury at that time. My second team is from the French league. I use them alternatively so that both teams stay fit all the time. This one is from the semi-final and I got unlucky here, just look at that team. Full of informed players. Team of the year Kroos, Neymar, Suarez, Bale. This can get really ugly. The first opportunity was my opponent's. I was thinking, he won't be shooting from that angle, right? Seems I was wrong and it almost went in. My first goal came relatively quickly when I drew that penalty with Iniesta. And then buried it easily with Benzema. Now take a look at this free kick. Most opponents will run for the goal line to prevent you from shooting directly on goal. You can take it to your advantage. In this situation I chose a left-footed player to go around the left side of the wall. The only thing you need to do is to fake the shot with the free kick taker and then pass the ball to him by pressing LB at the same time. This time I didn't score, but I get a lot of goals like that. Opponents just don't expect you to do this. My opponent then got his next chance, which I really thought will end in a goal. Fortunately, he didn't use the right shot for that situation. We went back and forth in the match and I got a similar situation and also wasn't able to finish it off. I should have just passed the ball to Vela for a sweaty goal. And then I got really lucky again when he smashed the ball over the goal with Bale. This guy had amazing players in his team, but he just couldn't use that advantage to score goals. And then this happened. My god, I hate losing goals like that. Fair enough, it looked awesome and it was scored by Suarez. He's a great shooter, so I take that. But I've lost so many identical goals from that range that it's just ridiculous sometimes. Lately I played a match in the MLS Cup and my opponent scored an identical goal with a bronze player who had 63 shooting and 63 or 65 long shots ability. Now that's just stupid. But let's move on. I was so annoyed by losing this goal that I immediately wanted to score another goal to get ahead. I almost got it, but Iniesta just wasn't able to squeeze the ball near the post. So unlucky. And then a moment of magic happened. It felt like I had Messi in my team. Look at that footwork and calm finish. That's why I love using Pedro as a winger or left forward. He's pretty quick, good with dribbling, not bad with finishing, and has a 5-star weak foot. What more can you ask for? In my opinion, he's one of the most underrated players in FIFA15, and that's because most people just can't dribble in this game. They just press sprint and hope for the best. My opponent was pushing for the equalizer until the end, but I ultimately managed to hold them off. The grand final awaits. My opponent for the final was using a BPL team with the pink footy card of Sturridge. I knew from the start that this one will give me some trouble, just look at those stats. I got my chance very quickly. Unfortunately, Clichy was able to get the ball away from Lucas just before I could shoot it on goal. But I was all over my opponent the whole match and look at that beastly strength from my TOTY. I used left trigger to shoot the ball and get in front of my opponent. I also knew that I had to shoot with his left foot. I did all of that and was able to get a nice goal. Remember that goal from Suarez last time around? Then look at this. Isn't this identical? That's just really stupid and I hope it will be fixed in FIFA 16. This situation is also similar to the one that Bale had in the last match, but also this time my opponent just wasn't able to score. I came really close to scoring a goal in this situation, was just a split second late to the ball. Here's another example of my free kick technique. This time I'm using a right-footed player to go around the right side of the wall. My opponent was completely surprised by that, and if only I hit the ball harder, it would have been a goal. My second goal was pretty straightforward. My opponent just couldn't cope with the pressure and made mistake after mistake. I used this to my advantage to calmly score a goal with Cavani. This goal really shows why I prefer Cavani than Lacazette. Sure, Lacazette is fast and also not bad with shooting, but Cavani's finishing is just impeccable. Before the match has ended, I've been yet again fucked by EA scripting. Just take a look at this goal and tell me if it was legit. The ball just ping-ponged straight to the attacker, and what happened next is just beyond me. Not only my goalkeeper bobbled the ball, but then TOTY kinda made sure that the goal would happen. Just crazy, man. But even such bullshit couldn't stop me from winning this match and ultimately getting the Team of the Season cup. And how do you think my luck was with the reward pack? Just see for yourself. In utter shite, nothing good. When I won the cup another time, I also got jack shit. That's just how my pack luck is all the time, guys. How are you doing in the cup and what did you get in your packs? Let me know in the comments below. It was your gaming addict, ZombieBrain, always hungry for games. See ya in the next one.
Just do it! Yes, you can! Just do it!